Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial on how to run an effective online meeting. Today we'll be sharing some tips and best practices for effective communication in virtual meetings. First, let's start by greeting everyone. You can say more formally, "Good morning everyone," and "Welcome to today's video meeting." Or more casually, "Hey everyone, welcome to our online meeting today." You should introduce yourself as the moderator of the meeting and welcome attendees to the meeting. For example, you can say, "My name is Sarah, and I'll be moderating today's discussion." Or, "I'm Sarah, and I'll be your guide through today's discussion." Let's get started, shall we? Having introduced yourself, you may proceed to the next step, which is to present the agenda for this meeting. Remember to prepare it in advance and present it to the attendees of the online meeting. Here are two examples. The first is more formal and the other is more casual. You can mention that they are welcome to ask any question after the meeting. For example, you can say, "We'll also have time for any questions or concerns at the end of the meeting." Or another example is, "Don't worry, we'll have time for Q&A at the end, so feel free to ask away." Or that they can ask you questions during the meeting. "I'd be more than happy to answer any queries you have during the meeting. Don't hesitate to reach out whenever a doubt arises." If you are meeting these participants for the first time and there are not many of them, you can ask them to introduce themselves to get to know each other better. In this way, you will shorten the distance between you. You can say, "Now, let's go around the virtual room and have each team member introduce themselves. Please start with your name, role, and a brief overview of your current projects." Or another example is one. "Now, let's go around the virtual room and say hi. Why don't we start with a quick self-intro? Give us your name, title, and a brief rundown of your role in the project. Sound good?" And now it's time to start with the essential part of the meeting. We've shown you two examples of what to say. The first one is, "Let's dive into the first topic on our agenda." And the second one is, "Let's kick off our meeting with the first item on our agenda."
Of course, everything can happen during the meeting, so here are 5 questions that you may need to ask. 1. Can you hear me? 2. Can you see my screen? 3. Can you mute yourself, please? 4. Can you turn on your camera? 5. Can we have someone take notes? Or here are some questions that you may be asked. The first one is, "Can you share your screen?" And a sample answer would sound like this. Of course, let me just adjust my settings. One moment, please. Another question is, "Could you please repeat that?" And you can answer, "Sure, let me just restate that for everyone's benefit." The third question is, "Can you speak up?" And you can simply answer, "My apologies, I'll make sure to speak louder." Is that better? Someone in the group may also ask you to go back to the previous slide, in which case answer, "Of course, I'll go back to the previous slide right away." The last question that you might be asked is, "Can you zoom in on that?" Here you can answer, "Sure, let me just zoom in on that portion for you."
And finally, wrapping up the online meeting. Do it professionally, summarize key points, and ensure everyone is clear. Again, we give you 2 scripts of what you can say when you need to say goodbye to everyone present. The first option is, "That concludes today's meeting. Thank you all for your participation. If you have any further questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day." And the second one is, "And that's a wrap for today's meeting, folks. Thanks for being here and bringing your A game. If anything comes up after this, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great rest of the day." Keep in mind that this option is more conversational. Here are some tips that will be of great help to you. First, be on time. Be punctual and arrive at the meeting on time. This shows that you respect the other participants' time. Second, test your microphone, webcam, and an internet connection to ensure that they are working properly. Third, maintain good posture as you sit up straight, look at the camera and speak clearly to maintain a professional demeanor during the meeting. The next tip is to minimize distractions as you turn off notifications and put away any distracting materials to stay focused on the meeting. We hope you've taken away some valuable knowledge from our video, and we will be happy to have you subscribe to us because we will continue to upload many more videos to improve your business English.